Hey everybody, it's Benjamin here at the Centaur Fragrance Channel, coming back at you with another fragrance review. Today we're going to be talking about Irae from the Possets fragrances. Y'all know those indie fragrances. I love them, and I love talking about them. This one's a little bit different, guys. I do have to say, this stuff is different, and I'm not the biggest fan. But before we do talk about it, please give me that like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share the video if you do end up liking my video today. So, well, what do we have on our hands here? Why am I saying that this is different? This is a very interesting fragrance. Very interesting. This has like sour galbanum, which sometimes can add to the note of vanilla and come off as slightly vanillic. But it always, to me, in this kind of tone, as this interesting, almost like sharp, spicy patchouli quality to it. It's only in a few fragrances I've ever smelled like this, and I actually really dislike that smell. It's very unpleasant to my nose. I don't like that smell. There's black musk and I think black amber. This is a very complex niche fragrance for the niche heads out there, and for those who like more daring fragrances. This is certainly very intense stuff for those who like very complex, rich fragrances with a lot of nuances. I think I'm trying to remember. There's like hawthorn, which I'm not very familiar with that as a note. And there's some really interesting facets to this. It also reminds me of cumin at times, or coumarin. This is just a very strange fragrance to my nose. Very strange stuff, very potent as well. This stuff has a lot of longevity and a lot of performance. Just my final thoughts. You can look into the story of this one. It has a very interesting story behind it, kind of doomsday-ish. But Irae is a very interesting juice. If you like uberly complex fragrances on the dark side. Oh, I remembered. One of the notes was rotting leaves. Very strange a combination of notes. Very intense fragrance, too. So I think that you have to really like the complex strange fragrances, the very complex, the unusual style of fragrances out there to appreciate this style, or this fragrance just in general. Performance-wise, this is no slouch in the performance department. It gave me 8-9 hours, maybe plus of performance. Projection was maybe slightly above average, but it's just such a distinct smell that people easily are fairly easily are able to pick up on this one. So a little goes a long way with this fragrance. The sillage is there with this as well, so definitely be careful with applying this one. It's a strong little monster of a juice. So compliment factor wise, I didn't wear this one too much. Honestly, I don't love the smell of this one. I didn't want to wear it, but I did test it a couple days. Compliment factor wise, it's going to kind of get you mixed results. If some people do like intense musk kind of smells, if they're more into like the patchoulis, or if they're familiar with ouds, they might be more appreciative to this fragrance. If people are more accustomed to I guess you could say more normal or more everyday fragrances from their mall, the aquatics, the sweet fragrances, the tonkas, they're certainly going to think this is a strange fragrance. So know that you're getting into a artistic indie fragrance with this one for sure. So what are my final thoughts? What do I think about this one with the price? Again, you can get the some of the higher end ones. I think this one might be the $44 for a 10 mil roll on. Certainly is worth the money. It certainly is worth the investment. It's a good fragrance. What else can I say? I think it's a good fragrance. It's just not for me. Some of y'all out there who like very interesting and more daring scents, fragrances that are very charismatic and have a lot of richness to them. I think that this is one of the fragrances from the brand that you got to check out if that's your kind of thing. If you like the heavy resinous fragrances, if you like the heavy oak mosses, the dark fragrances, maybe the heavy animalic ouds, if you're that kind of fragrance lover, I think that this is more on your side of things. I don't think it smells like Devonish from Rogue Perfumery, but I think that if you like Devonish and you wanted something more rugged, something stronger, and something more strange or unusual, I think that you got to check this one out. So this has been my review of Irae from Possets. So thank y'all so much for being here. Let me know what y'all thought about my review down there below. I know it was a fast review today, but I definitely tried to make my reviews worth your time, worthwhile. I don't want to ever waste your time at all. So if you liked my video today down there below, please give me a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, tell a friend, and when you do, again, hit that notification bell. Hit all notifications. YouTube is very funny. If you just subscribe, you won't get notified of of anything. If you hit the notification bell, it's default to some notifications, so you'll just get some notifications and not all of them. If you like my channel and you don't want to miss out on my content, you got to hit all notifications. So I'll see y'all next time, my friends. This is the Centaur Fragrance Channel, bringing you indie fragrances and everything else. So where would you love, my friends? If you, hopefully I help somebody out there find something they truly love. This is very artistic stuff. So I'll see y'all next time, my friends. Where would you love? Rock what you got. I'll see ya, and bye.